Fight. Yo, yo, Rico, are you in this? Just out of curiosity, are you in the stream?
Fight.
Yo.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, it's a good thing that we're doing this because there is stuff for me to add, but we're gonna get a couple more and see afterwards.
Round 3.
All right. So there's like a theme of what I'm doing here, and I'm one shoot. How is it always a stage? It always ends up being a stage. Uh, is this audio good? Yo, 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 yo. It's a little low.
Round one. Fight.
But anyway, I'm doing like there's like a theme with the stuff that I'm doing here. Maybe the stage.
Round two. Fight.
Is good.
Yeah, so there's like a key thing that I'm doing here with
Higher.
with my offense. Super key thing. Shit is crazy how it ends up working like that.
Round three. Fight.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more, and then I have like a good idea of what I'm gonna say now. So let's do one more, and then yeah, I'll take it to practice.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
So
You.
I'm gonna let's go over here. So I already had my notes on what I was gonna say to do, and now I have a way better idea, which is a good thing. So let me think. Should I go? I'm gonna go here because I need to be able to control the computer. So like this. Let's go to Marlon versus Marlon. Now, when we look at those games, oh, let's go this. So, what you call it? Let's get in text from Okay, so real quick, ultimate thing that I was trying to do for this entire set was spam mids, regardless of how unsafe. Regardless of like anything, even if I just got hit, like all types of things where I'm either hit or we're in the neutral, I'll just do it. Whatever. I'm pretty much doing this back three, and I'm doing a lot of stuff like this. So, just to make sure you are here, right? Just so before I really get into this.
I'm M here.
Okay, so there is a key ass theme with the defense, like your defensive decisions. Like, that's pretty much what the game was dictated by. It was dictated by, like, not really so much as my offense and my defense, but more like it was dictated by your offense and your defense. Because there's not really anything memorable that I did. Like, there wasn't like, the story of the set was not, I had this crazy, unstoppable pressure or anything. All I was really doing was shit like this and shit like this. So then what it came down to was like, okay, how can you end up dealing with something like that? And also your offensive decisions. So if I were to, let's say, get comboed, the launch that happens to me doesn't get super optimized. Obviously that's like, given, that's going to be like a wall combo scenario where now the Oki is like way easier for me to deal with. And I usually can like fight my way out of there. There's stuff, that wasn't really what I was thinking. It was more the stuff that is hitting me. It's the reason I'm able to like mash when I did, like pretty much just either go 1, 2, 4 into this, or just do back three. It's because the threat of what's gonna hit me is like not really fully there. So it's like there will be times where you'll hit me, but then sidestep. So it's like, I know you're going to sidestep, or you go for a certain move, which there were certain moves like, down forward 4, when you use down forward 4, there's like, really, I would throw 100% out. I would throw 100% out, but I'm gonna throw 99%. There's a 99% chance that you duck here. Like, you always are going, like this, and I'm always going like this, and it's like, it's every time. So when I'm jabbing back, I'm kind of like hoping that you don't do it, because I'm thinking that I'm doing this type of thing. Hold on 1 second. So I'm thinking like, if it's like, what you call it, a 100. If it's so often, then me doing something like back three after you do down forward four seems crazy without like the context of like, if we look back at those replays, like if I were to go back and look at all 11 games, how many times would you say you ducked after a down forward four? And if it's every time, then yeah, someone like me, like if I'm just doing back three, so I'm trying to send a text. So stuff like that is now your defensive decisions. Like there will
Probably
be a
every
lot of.
time.
Let me see. I didn't hear the TTS. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's pretty often. So, yeah, back three. I'm open for back three. There's certain moves where I'll do a back one, because yeah, it's like I'm not really threatened by something that's gonna, like, you know, stop me from doing this back one. But if I hit you with the back one, now this is not 100% like what happens next, but it's like so often that I feel like if I just land this move, my probability of winning the round goes up so much. Why? Because after I do this back one, it creates this like little distance, right? But it also, when you get hit by this back one, you usually do like a back dash and then something crazy, or like, you know, your own back, go like something like this. So it's gonna most likely, like, I know that once this move is connected and you are hit by it, I'm very like, what you call it, I'm going to be able to handle this situation in a more composed manner, unless I decide to just panic and just go like just crazy, go, you know, do something, whatever. But it usually in the next 2 seconds, something crazy's happening. Whether it's from me, whether it's from you.
Okay, I have to be more aware of that.
Yeah, like very rarely after landing this move do you usually wanna like not do something back. So when I land this, I just have to like at any time, like if you're just pressuring me, you're doing stuff, you know, stuff like this or whatever it is, if I just want to back one after, like, I can do that. There's not really a crazy risk for me, and then I know the law that if I land this move, you usually are going for something crazy, and I can maybe interrupt it. Like there were a lot of times where, like, I think you just went for like 4-3, and then I just see the 4 whiff, so I'm like, okay, back 3. And this is the issue now. It's like, if I do this, it's gonna now put you in like, it's almost like you still think you're like playing defense or something, and you need to make a decision, and that decision is like a wild move in this case. Like, that's why I don't consider this your offense, because like if you're doing offense and I do this, it's like you were just in offensive mode, but then you get hit, so then you get hit, so now you react to getting hit. But and like after this very particular ass move, usually it's something crazy, and I'm gonna have the distance to, like, you know, do a back 3 of my own. Like, either you're gonna whiff the back 3 and I'm gonna do back 3, you're gonna go for something crazy. I'm gonna wait to back 3 because I don't have to think about anything else. Like, I don't have to hit you with this move and then like strategize how I'm gonna go in and try to get my own game. I don't have to worry about getting my own game plan. Like, I don't have to worry about starting any offense, because I know that after this hits, there's a good chance that you're going to whiff in the next 2 seconds, and then I'm gonna get a way better reward than trying to start any, like, I don't have to do any pressure. Like, I don't have to worry like starting this, you know, get my thing going. I'm just gonna literally land this move, back up, and then like I could already feel like this Hwoarang CPU is about to like come at me with something. I'm just gonna go like this, and it's like I don't have to do anything else. So that's why I consider it your defense in that sense. Like, because you are just thinking about offense, doing whatever it is, you know, right? You're doing anything. You're in offensive mode, but this puts you in defensive mode. And in defensive mode, you're choosing to go for something, and then I'm just countering it. Like, that's not my offense. That's the back 3, you know. Wait, then it means it's your offense. I consider it your defense. You make a defensive decision after getting hit by this to do something crazy. And that's actually what I have in my notes is this. It's like my second note here is don't panic when opponent is up close. No back four, no overthinking block versus mid. Just block mid, wait for them to make a punishable mistake. So, what you call it? With that, it's like, that's like the don't panic type of thing. After getting hit, so you didn't really do a lot of back fours, because maybe that was because I wasn't like, you know, going in like up close like that. But when I was playing Heihachi and I was playing on 2P that set. Usually I'm playing on the 1P, but I'm like, no, let's just make it more like, you know, real. Usually if I do a couple crouch dashes, back four usually comes out, which is that falls in line with the defensive decisions. Like those are defensive decisions, and you just have to like. That's why it's like if you hear this point of don't panic when your opponent is up close, don't overthink blocking mid versus low, just block mid and wait for them to make a punishable mistake. That's all I was doing. That's all I was doing was super punishable mistakes. Like I was always gonna throw out back three. Like there was nothing that was gonna stop me from doing this. Like I was gonna do it every single time, because typically like the way you're defending two against this stuff is like if I go and do something like this, like you duck a lot. Like you are making the conscious decision to duck more often than not. Like, and that's what I was trying to prove with like the set was just I don't really need to do any lows. I just have to get you in a position where like I feel like you're gonna duck. So like usually like you'll hit me with a move, you'll do this move and then duck, you'll, you know, whatever it is. I just gotta do back three. I just gotta do back three, go up here and hit you with one of these, and then you probably think I'm going like this. So it's like that enough. I don't have to threaten it. It's a built-in like habit that's happening. So that's why I'm always going like this. And then what you're trying to do is sidestep and block. Sidestep, block, sidestep, block, sidestep, block. But the issue with something like that is that it'll always lose to this thing. Like it'll always lose to that. Because it's not going to be enough to like sidestep, what you call it, these lows or something. Or if I even get you in a position where I hit you with this move, where it's, you can't sidestep, you have to guess. It's like your option is usually to duck here. Like, so I don't really have to ever think about, like, you know how common this is? Like, I would feel crazy if I was doing this against you, like, and wondering why it was never hitting. Like, it's because usually, like, this is, like, the most common thing that happens in our games. Like, it's the most common thing. Like, everything that I pretty much landed was just because it was a mid. Like, it was, and it wasn't because I was threatening anything. Like, I wasn't doing some crazy mix-up. I was only doing stuff like this. And, like, yeah, there's this hardcore-ass duck. And that's what I was doing the whole set. But if you end up following this like law of just, I'm not gonna make the decision, because it's not like there's no read on it. Like I'm straight up never going low. Like I'm straight up never going low. So it's just, for the most part, I was going low, but after I just kept doing mids on mids. I'm doing back three. If you wait for these mistakes, you'd end up getting a crazy ass reward. Like you'd get this back three punish. Like you do back three, I do back three, you punch it with back three your own. I'm going like this. Like you don't ever have to duck here. I'm never like, and then I was going like this in case you decided to step or mash. So it's just, all you have to end up doing is stand there and block and don't make a super crazy risky decision. If you do get a read, like if it is a duck that is a straight up read, and it's not just at the usual time that you would duck, then the punish would have to be very, very intentional. So like if you block a down 3-4, they made it so that this is impossible to not launch punish. So you got to be doing, 2-3 there. But it's while standing 4-4, and then after while standing 4-4, I don't know if it's either I'm doing it or you're doing it. Usually after while standing 4-4, there has been a sidestep. And that's the thing. Like, I think it's after you hit me. So you'll hit me with like while standing 4-4 and do sidestep. So it's like when you do things like that all the time, I started just doing like sidestep 4 after after getting hit myself. I don't know what it was specifically, but I would just start doing sidestep 4 on hit. Like after you hit me, I'm just doing like sidestep 4 because I know your sidestep. I know your sidestep, so I'm just gonna get this low. And rarely after sidestepping do you block low, which is why when you're going for sidestep blocks against stuff like this, you know, it's gonna make it free for me to do this. This might be too slow, but that's why I'm going low, because you're not gonna sidestep block low, because that would be a super crazy read. Like that would be like, now it'd be, you know, more complicated than, you know, that's suddenly gonna hit, you know. So it's usually when you're sidestepping, you're blocking mid, and then when it's up close, you're automatically usually blocking low. So I get up close, I'm just trying to spam this. I get up close, I'm just trying to do this. Sometimes you might just step out of habit and then walk into the back 3 anyway. So these are like, the reason that you're getting hit a lot of these times is mainly because of the defensive decisions, and the offensive stuff might not hit hard enough to close it out fully. Now, if it turns into a mash fest like it was in, you know, the first early games and shit like that, I'm just trying to go do shit like this, like just mids and mids and mids and just mids, and stuff like that. Like that's late game scenarios where I have to close it out with I can kind of just force myself into a scenario where maybe I can just take some plus frames and just do that, you know, something crazy. But up close, you know, just I go like this. There's usually a hard duck in there. I mean, if I hit you with this, I go like this, I jab, down forward 1. That's probably one of the easiest sequences that I can go for, because it's like, there's not a lot of risk. Like this is not gonna get like interrupted, I feel like. So I'm just gonna go like this, take +5. You can't mash, you can't duck, you have to sidestep, but usually a hard duck happens. And it makes this sequence late game, like it makes doing this type of thing, like late game, like what you see me do a lot, it makes it just too easy. Like you have to stand there and block. And if you see me doing this repeatedly, like once you see me block that, once you block that down forward 1, and I can't go for another down forward 1. You can go for a 13 frame move, you can go for your own down forward 1 after that, but ideally you just jab it, punch parry it, because I'm doing it all the time. Like I'm barely mixing it up. But the decision that will usually get made is a hard duck. So it makes doing stuff like this just feel like it's kind of like torture, because you're thinking like, I have to be mixing it up, right? Like I have to be mixing it up. But the decision is going to be hard duck, something that's usually just not. You have to block this and get in there. You like to do, you know, 2-4. Usually do like, you know, those types of strings, like the 2-4, the 2 forward 3. That would be a really good time to use a tool like that. You know, you'll usually do it after something like this, and it conditions me to just not press. Like I don't have to do anything, you know, after this happens, I just block. I don't have to guess a mix-up. There's no reason for me to guess a mix-up. Like I will let you do it anytime you want. Like just go like this and just keep doing it. You know, I'll be either +8 or what else? I'll be, well, it's only +2, but I'm not really feeling like I'm frame trapped there. You know, it's well, that's when you have to throw in stuff like that. But yeah, so the defensive stuff, you have to be super careful with like the hardcore ducks, like these, like if you do down forward 4 and I throw out back 3, you can't blame me for this. Like you'll duck every single time, and right there you're -8, so you shouldn't be thinking anything at all anyway. Like there shouldn't really be down forward 4 and then like you're still going, like, because then if I jab, you're going under that, and maybe while standing 4-4, then maybe you sidestep to a sidestep, and you're like thinking that this move right here can keep offense going. There are certain moves that they're just ending your turn, and I'm trying to do back 3 here to show, like, after certain situations, like if you think it's time to duck, if you think it's time to step, when you're this minus, it's gonna get you hit by like the worst case scenario, which is back three. So I keep back three, back three, back three. I go here and I'm thinking like, yeah, this just feels like if we go into a game, you're like this is about to happen. Like, I just feel the energy of this. Like, hit you with this, and then like a duck is happening. Like, I don't believe that a duck won't happen, because this is gonna happen every time to me. It'll happen every single time. If I try to do any type of like pressure, you usually always duck it. But there has to be a moment when you're just stand blocking. You just stand block for a good minute, try to time an interrupt, try to time a sidestep. But that's why it doesn't really make any sense for me to go for setups like this, where, you know, this setup right here, the flamingo jab into this, because it's like, if I do this, if I think you're gonna duck, like, I don't think you're gonna mash. Like, I don't think you're gonna mash out of this. Like, this is a really good setup. I don't think it's a good setup versus you. Like, I would not recommend a Hwoarang player do that setup versus you specifically, because you're usually not the type to mash there. You're usually making other defensive decisions. So I would tell a player maybe to go like this, because if you duck, okay, you get a little down forward 4, you're +8, and then you might duck there too, and it's like the defensive decision is usually to duck. And if you decide to step, okay, cool. But I don't think you're gonna mash, which is like, that's how you would beat this. You'd have to jab, interrupt that. But I don't think you're gonna mash. I think you're either gonna duck or sidestep, so now down forward 4 becomes a good ass tool. And if you remember, we had a set a while ago, and it was a lot of games. We played a lot of games. Like, it was like 20 something games, 30 something games. I was playing many different playstyles, and then the playstyle that I ended up coming to the conclusion of that was just like, yeah, like, I don't really have to do more with Hwoarang than this. All I did was just dash up down forward 4. If you do a move like while standing forward 4, I'm going down forward 4. If you do down forward 4, I'm going down forward. It's just either a duck or a sidestep. And the sidesteps that you're doing them like really quick and then blocking. But that's not going to happen with this move, because this move is too fast. And if it does happen with that move, it's a sidestep block. It's never a sidestep block low. So just wait for you to sidestep and then just do a delayed low. So those are things that's the defensive read. There, it's just all I really need is mids and have them track. If I get any pressure, I have to go mid, because you're usually always ducking it. And it's like, if I go for these crazy mids, it's like, am I getting punished? The punish, if I'm going like hop kick, gotta be 13. If you punish this every single time with 13, I would barely do it. And now it's like, look at how that would turn it. What kind of game would that turn into? You know that's my game plan. So now I go boom. I'm -13. You can just punish that. And it's like, well, maybe I can step it, right? Maybe I can step it and do that. Sidestep, but then I'll do something like that. And now it's like, the principle was supposed to be just stand there and block. And I will make a mistake. I'm either gonna go like this and you're gonna punish it, or I'm gonna go like this, and now this is so shit for me. Like, Hwoarang players, like that, like, this is such a shit position. This is such a shit position if this move hit. Like, even for me, the person that hit the move, this is a shitty position. I hate when this move hits. Like, I hate when it hits, like, I can't stand it. Because it's just, like, you could just crouch jab. Like, if you're the other Hwoarang, you could just crouch jab. And now I'm forced to be like, okay, I have to either do this, or I have to do hop kick, or I have to do this. Because it's like, that's the only thing. Like, you could just crouch jab that every single time. I can't do anything against that. So if it's blocked, like, if this shit is blocked, then it's like even more worse. Like, it's even worse. But it's 0, same 50-50, and it's like, what happens? I'll either go like this, and now you're plus again. What are the decisions that I just said? It's like, if this hits or block, right? Like, I go like this. Now I'm forced to make this decision. But overall, if you just stand there and block, See, like if you just stand there and block, I'm either gonna still make this decision, you know, still gonna either do this into this, like, or like this, into this, and whatever. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm not doing lows. I'm literally not doing any lows. And the only thing you gotta worry about then is a grab. The only grab to worry about is the 1+2. And all you gotta do is just stand there and block. You don't have to worry about guessing and just sidestepping in a certain direction. Because now what if you step this way? Let's see. Okay, it does work. Maybe on hit it doesn't work. But it's like you don't have to worry about stepping the right way or anything like that. Just stand there and block. And if you stand there and block, eventually I'm gonna overthink it myself. Like I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do. Like is he gonna crouch jab me? I gotta make sure I hop kick this crouch jab. Like I don't know. Just gotta stand there and block. And I'm gonna make that mistake. You don't gotta worry about mid, low, stepping, doing some super tight sidestep block, so this way you beat maybe this move, but you're still able to step this, but then it's like I just go like this, and now it's like the low is gonna hit you. Now I'm in like a super good ass position. If you stand there and block, this is gonna happen anyway, yeah. But what I'm banking on, like usually what Hwoarang players that are mixing up a lot bank on, is that you duck. Like you're banking, like the way you do your pressure is you're banking on me ducking. It's either ducking or mashing, because there's not a lot of lows. So you're hoping it's just like I would have to make so many mistakes, and you would have to verse someone that doesn't know your style. That's just, you know, there's never usually this low. Like what are his top two lows? Probably this and this. But those lows are lows that, like, imagine if the opponent found out, like, I'm not gonna have to worry about this low or this low. Why should they ever duck? Like if you're doing stuff like this, you know, you go like this. It's like you see me, I end up standing still, and something like this can happen. And it's like I'm not doing some like, you know, crazy patience thing. It's not like, oh, the patience on me to not mash out of this. Like it's not really patience. It's like just following a principle, like noticing patterns that, like, yeah, like, are you usually ever gonna go like this? Like you do this a lot, but are you gonna go like this? Is there gonna be a reason for me to duck after this? I get counter hit, and it, like, you know, that pisses me off sometimes, because I'm like, what the fuck? I'm thinking it's like an entirely different move or something. But it's like, at the end of the day, all I have to do is just sit there and block. Something crazy happens. If I'm in the neutral, something crazy is gonna happen. You know, something's gonna whiff, backlash, you go back 3. That's the problem. The way to beat the style that you like to play is to stand and block. And the way that you could have beaten the style that I had done, like if I kept doing it over and over again without any type of mix-up whatsoever, would be to stand there and block. And that's like usually the story of the game with everyone that plays. It's like after a game review of anyone under God 7, it's just like, okay, maybe you could have just stood there and blocked, and then he just did some crazy shit. You could have just punished it. And it's like always like that. So, that's what I have on my notes for like the second point only, like the defensive decisions. Just stand and block. Point 1, the number 1 thing I actually think you need to work on is doing this low. Again, it always comes back to it. But now that I've explained why it's better for me when I'm versing you to just stand there and block, this is like how to counter it. Is like you have to do these types of moves if you want to get value. Like I was trying to get value out of doing stuff like this and getting pressure, you know, stuff like that, and then you would end up being forced to duck it, which now is going to help me get value out of that. So it's like if you want to get value out of something like this, you have to maybe throw out something. I don't think you should use this move at all. Like I think that there is way other things that you could go for, but that's what you like to do. It's your move. That's how you like to use your forward 4. So, but this needs to happen. This something that makes it. If you don't want to be launch punishable, obviously you go like this. Obviously, I can low parry this, but then if I'm low parrying all the time, then you can throw out this, because this is like as unsafe as this then. But this is launch punishable. This should have gotten you killed if it got blocked. But if they're willing to low parry every single low, that's good. That's a good thing. Like, now it's like, now you don't have to use this piece of shit low. Now you can actually upgrade it to this low. Because low parrying is worse than blocking it. Now you do stuff like this, and now it's like, okay. If you see me standing and blocking, what should you do here? Let's say, hypothetically, you're like, okay, I kept all that in mind, and now I'm gonna start doing loads. And now fast forward, now you get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm gonna go for the mid mix-up. I go like this. Now I'm doing this one. I remember what I was telling you the best game plan was? Now, you're usually going for stuff like this, or something, you know, something crazy is gonna happen, so we're gonna cover distance. What should you do then after this if you know I'm gonna stand there and block? Down, 3, 4. It's like everything ends up coming back to this like circle that like it's like the law. Like it's how it is. If you know I'm gonna stand there and block because I think something crazy is gonna happen, I'm just gonna launch that. I'll just back 3 that, you know, launch it. Same thing if I was playing Armor King. You know, you'll do stuff like this, and then I'll do back 3 with Armor King, and it's launch punishable. So in this moment, if you know I'm gonna stand there and block and anticipate, then you have to do down 3, 4. Could you go and do this instead? Maybe. It's a little seeable because like he does a whole like action. That's why this move is like a little better. It's way better. But down 3, 4. And the down 3, 4, you don't have to overthink it and think like, okay, like am I gonna go and do stuff like this and try to continue the pressure and make it into like some art form of a thing and shit, like you don't gotta worry about that. Just down 3, 4, and you can just go like this. The same thing you did. You go like this. Look. Suddenly, this is momentum. This is momentum because it's like you do this. You got the read that maybe I'm gonna stand there and block, or it's just a 50-50 guess. I can maybe backdash it a little bit, but you know, dash up and just do down 3, 4. If you notice I'm going a little too far, let's just put it like this. Like this. Down 3, 4 is gonna look a little bad, right? So you go. The point is I'm going to block mid. That's what I'm waiting for. Waiting for you to end your turn and shit like that. Yeah, you could backdash that, but just go like that. And it's like, oh, what if they recognize the dash and then they try to go mid then? The whole, it's a mix-up. It's good. You're in the position here. So go like this. Boom, boom. This is going to be uninterruptible. This is, you know, they need a 2-frame move to interrupt this. 2-frame move to interrupt. It's not going to get parried. It's not going to get anything. It's just, you know, they got to respect that. Akuma in Tekken 7 with his Shoryuken could not deal with that. Like, he could not Shoryuken, invincible Shoryuken. He could not interrupt it. Frames don't allow it. This is just how the law of like Hwarang was made to be. So you could do this every single time and don't worry about it. Like, don't think, oh, I'm doing it every single time. Like, the point is, like, imagine if you could just get this nice down 3, 4, 20 damage, and then close it out with something nice and safe, no risk. This is what he used to have on Tag 2. He used to have down 3, 4, 4. It was just bop, bop, and then there was just like it was a 3-hit string. And you know, this is not a 3-hit string right here. That's a 2-hit string into a 1-hit. He used to have a 3-hit string, and it used to just be low, high, mid, and it was safe on block. So this way you could do down 3, 4, and you don't have to worry about guessing wrong and fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go, you know, low, and then you pick low, and then you get launch punched. It's like, fuck, I just wanted to do my low and chill out. You know, I wanted something more than down back 3. I wanted to just do, okay, cool. Get down 3, 4, end it with this nice and safe. If they mash, they're getting counter hit launched. If they duck, they're getting hit by it. So you're +8, very easy to, what could you do after that? If they try to sidestep, uninterruptible homing move. Super simple. Go like this, look. Super simple. They can't step that, they can't duck it. Where would that be good against? if I was doing it versus you. If I hit you with this move, I'm probably gonna go like this because I can just feel like a micro sidestep coming or a duck, and it's like I'm gonna do this. I have to. It just makes too much sense, and I feel like it would just end up working. If I hit you with this +8, what could I do? Probably this, and then down 3-4. It would just be, but I would just end up doing mids. The mids get so much value. So where we at? Boom, boom, and now we're here. I could stop right here and assume that the opponent, all these opponents think that they're the main character. They think that they're gonna get some hard ass read, they're gonna sidestep and do a crazy ass launch, and this is their moment. So if I'm you, I go like this. I just stand here. I just go like this. Just stand and block. Now we go right back to my law. They're gonna make a decision. They just dealt with 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're gonna do something crazy. Like I could just feel sidestep, down forward 2 coming, some kind of evasive move, something crazy. Because it's like, this is like, look at the scenario. Boom, they're -1. It's the same scenario. I could technically do this again. I can technically do it again. It's the same exact move. It's the same idea. And then you can just do that all the time. You don't got to worry about doing any other mid or low. Let them do the overthinking. Let them do the overthinking. What do they have to, if they keep getting hit by this, right? They keep getting counter hit. They keep trying to step and they get clipped because you can't move. They keep trying to duck because they think another low is coming. What should they do? They should just stand there and block because that's all they can do. And it would put them in a good position versus someone that's just like, I don't really have to overthink it myself. I'm just going to do the mid and this person keeps reacting. The opponent then needs to just stand and block because that's the only way to deal with this, is to stand there and block. And since many players don't know that, I feel like if someone was trying to learn Hwarang, I would tell them, yo, do something like this. Because it's like, they have to stand and block and most people don't. They don't have that principle to do it like all the time. And then it's like, okay, after you've done it a lot of times, like I'm talking like we're going into like, not even game 1, we're going into like game 2 and you're still. Okay, once they stand there and block a lot, maybe I'll throw out a little throw. Maybe I'll throw out the throw. I'll do this. I won't immediately go launch punish because I don't want to feel stupid and be like, fuck, the one time I went like low, they ended up blocking that shit. But I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this. Safe low. It's only -13. Cool.
Aggressively takes notes.
So, safe low. And this is a lot. This is a lot right now. But it's like, after you do this, like you can still do this. Like I don't recommend doing this move. Like, I think you could do anything else and like it just is better. But after you do this, you cannot, go like this and allow me to just punch with back three. It makes it way too easy. It makes it way too easy. You go like this, and then what you call it? You see that I'm gonna react by just standing there and blocking. Down 3-4, down 3-4. You go down forward 4. Keep it nice and safe. Don't be tempted. I'm telling you that if like when we go into this game, like I'm gonna stand there and block. Just keep it like this. Don't overthink. I don't want to see on like the second attempt you're going like this and treating it like a regular basic 50-50 type of stance mix up like it's Eddie or something. Just stay like this, because this is going to help you in Tekken 6. This is going to help you in Tag 2. This is going to help you in Tekken 7. This is like so bread and butter. Like this just feels like nature to me. Like I just feel like I'm in a forest right now, just breathing in some like nice pollen or something, sneezing. Just do this all the time and watch how so many players are gonna die. They're just gonna get hit, but they're never just keep doing this. And look, +1, you see how they react. If they react crazy, cool. Like maybe now you can do some shit like this. You can go down forward 4, jab string, keep it nice and safe. At the wall, go like this. Boom. How are they gonna get out of that? If they're just mashing some shit, they're gonna have to crouch jab. If they crouch jab here, you know how scrubby that looks if they crouch jab right there? I'm not gonna set that shit up. That shit is so like, if they just crouch, if you do this to someone and they crouch jab after this, that's crazy. That should be the most beatable shit ever if you reckon. That's just like an indicator. Okay. Like they think that you're supposed to crouch jab Hwoarang, and then they don't know how. They're just like, I guess it's whenever I feel like it. You know, this would be super easy. You can sidestep after this. Sidestep right there. You can just backdash it yourself. React to the crouch jab. You can low parry this. It would be so elementary to like beat something like that. So this is what you're gonna do. Go like this. And like think about it. The equivalent of what you're doing here would be like if I said do this and go like this. Same thing. It's like you're essentially doing the same type of thing, and that's why to me it's like it looks crazy to me. Like it's a very 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 risky thing. You wanna get this move, see how they react. If they're reacting by blocking, you need to open them up here. You need to keep the pressure going like this. I'm recognizing it's not my turn, so I'm standing there and blocking. Boom, you go down 3-4, keep it nice and safe. You go like this. Same scenario. What am I gonna do again? If I'm gonna stand there and block again, this is momentum. That's why I'm like, this is all momentum. Delay it. Boom, boom, boom. Right back. Like this should feel like home base. This is like your favorite food or something. Like this should be the ultimate identity with this character. Like you could do everything, but you have to have this in your pocket. Like you have to have it. It's just too important. Like you don't have to worry about this move, this Tekken 8 ass move. This has been Hwoarang for like 2 decades. Just nice and simple. Nice and simple. And if you want a different mid, maybe you want a wall splatting mid, you can throw this out. I think it's a little, maybe you might accidentally get this, which could be a problem, but just this right here. This right here it just never failed. There's no risk of anything. You're so chilling. You're chilling crazy with this. So that's what I got for my only first 2 points. Because I had more. But it's just the defensive decisions. Sometimes you just got to stand there and hold block, because against the playstyle that I chose to play there, which was crazy risk, just get in your face and do a mid launcher. You hit me with something, I'm just going to go back 3. It's because always, somehow, a hard enough duck happens, a sidestep in a direction happens, and I'm just throwing shit out. And it's going to clip you. But you have to just stand there and block. Don't make the decision hard duck, hard step all the time. Obviously, it's time and place for everything. But if it's everything that if it's gonna be something you do all the time, and I do back 3 and shit all the time, I'm gonna clip you a lot. And that clip is gonna hurt. Like it's gonna be a full combo. I'm gonna take you to the wall, get some Oki. And you saw how the Oki was at the wall. The Oki at the wall is crazy. It's just like if I go like this. Let me see. I do this combo. Oh shit. This combo right here. And now it's just like, now you have to like get up here, and now it's a 50-50. I can hit you with this, I can go like this and possibly wall splat you, but it just feels like I can keep you there forever. If I like this, you stay grounded, I hit you with this. Everything is just gonna hit grounded, and it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a big problem. Wait, no. Oh, dude, I'm so smacked. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about with that. I forgot the whole point of why I brought that shit up, the Oki combo. But yeah, so man, that's a lot of talking, a lot of yapping. You gotta just stand there and block, and you gotta have this. You gotta have this. You gotta, like, the risk reward here is just, this is late game shit. Like, you gotta do that if the game is on the line, and you have a read that they always hit. But you can't like let me get a whole back 3 off that. You know, that's, if you like taking your risks, that's fine. But launch punishable risks, Launch punishable risks, don't do it. If you're ever in a moment with me where you're in a firefight and we're mashing, right? We're boom, 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 boom. I know it's intense for you. Like I can feel it. I know it's just like a who's gonna hit who first, who's gonna sidestep who first and hit you. I want you to catch yourself in that exact, just like catch yourself. Feel that feeling and like absolutely know that it's happening and just like recontrol that shit. Recontrol it and just act like you want to go in and don't, and watch how someone else ends up with it. You're gonna see, like, when you feel like it's an intense moment, just completely press the brakes and act like the round just started, and watch how intense they are and watch how chill you are. Like, you're not gonna feel intense in second number 1. The round just started. Maybe sometimes we're hitting buttons, fucking down 4 is down 4 is happening, you know, shit like that. But throughout the round, you know, you're chilling. In late game situations, if we're going like this and I'm hitting you with this, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, because it's like, imagine I hit you, boom, boom, hit you with this. I could just stand there and then you're gonna probably end up wanting to, like, you know, just hit me back, like, get the fuck off me. And I'm gonna recognize that. I'm just gonna watch the whiff happen. Whiff punish it with back 3, some shit like this. It always comes back because you just gotta stand there and block, or else I'm gonna be able to react to it with some shit. Launch punish it, and then yeah. So, well, actually, one of my notes here too is learn safer flamingo offense. And all you need, though, I don't even, it's just this. Incorporating this alone is just, you're gonna get a lot of results with that. So, that's what I got for right now. There was another point with wake-ups, but honestly, the story of that set we just played was not wake-ups. It was not about the wake-up situations like it was with Heihachi and shit. It was not. It was all about that offense and defense and shit. Like the defensive decisions, like down forward 4 into duck, like just don't manual duck anymore. It puts you in positions sometimes where you hit me back, like maybe I do jab and you punish me, but it's not, it's a very risky ass thing. It's a very risky ass thing. So you can run it back. I want some water, but just let me know what you think, and just let me know what you think.
Let me try.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this machine over here. Remember the scouting.
I'm gonna have to readjust the link again. Lol.
The scouting report. If I'm telling someone to verse you, and I wanted them to beat you, it cannot be like, you know, pretty much just never duck versus him. And also, if he hits you with something, or if you do something, just never follow up with a low.
Takes notes asterisk. Started using HWO a little over a month ago.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn about Fallout. A lot of ways to play him. playing against him is just a whole other thing. There's oh, he's here. Alright, I'm gonna go on mute with it. And then, yeah.
Been fun as heck to figure out.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Like, this is why I was saying before, like, do you see why I thought the game plan with Hwoarang versus your particular playstyle should be a lot of fast homing moves? Because it's like it takes care of the ducking and it takes care of the micro stepping. That's the issue. That's the issue with doing it. So that's why I want you to keep it more in mind. Try to bait out the whiffs, stuff like that, and then get ready to punish. That's going to be how you have to beat this type of style.
Fight.
What are you using? BC Holy Movement.
I'm on my PS5 pad, but it's like a different PS5 pad. It's like the D-pad is like a PS4 pad almost. That's what I'm using.
Round one. Fight.
Dang, I've been in KB since I started.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight.
So you can see like the threat of these moves alone is it's gonna force you to be really like stationary, and if you're stationary and blocking, that's gonna really set up down 3-4 really good. And then if you have the stance movement, like with right foot forward, you can throw out a lot of right foot forward down forward threes if you learn to tip range and everything like that. And it's a really effective way to play the dude. So I'm gonna do it a little less. Like I'm not gonna play in this way. I'll play in like, you know, other types of ways that I was talking about before. But I want you to try to implement it for these next games. See, right there, at one point you had gotten clipped by back three, but it's because of this, like, this sidestepping thing. It's that sidestepping thing that's gonna make it too easy for certain, like, for people. Like, if you verse other foreign players that mash this type of thing, that type of style, you have to base the movement and the stuff like that off of what's in front of you, like, more, because, like, it's just gonna be a lot of clipping of this back three is what I'm talking about. It's a lot of clipping that it's gonna do if you're choosing to step.
Round two. Fight.
We gotta punish these. That's it's the only way to make. Yeah, that gotta punish them. We gotta try to get as much value as you possibly can, because if this is like a tournament thing, like, you have to be every single thing like that, like, super matters. Like, this would be a freebie. That's like you're winning the tournament for free. Like, you're winning money for free. Like, this is such a free moment. Like, you're playing, hoping and praying that the opponent gives you an opportunity like this. It's too important. Too important.
Round three. Fight.
I'll give you that. You really did stand there and block. That was nice. That's launch. See, these are moments. These are moments right here. So right there, the stuff right there, so you can think, okay, I gotta just stand there and block. You stand there and block, and you have to wait for them to make that bad decision, right? I don't have a mix-up to the right foot forward 3-4, so that is the mistake that's happening. That is the mistake. So it's like when you're standing there and blocking, it's either, someone's either gonna go for they got like a mid-high string or something. If Brian Fury does full crouch down forward 2-1, I don't know if you know what string I'm talking about. It's like a 13 frame punish where he does like an elbow and then like a left hook. If he does that, the principle, yes, is to stand and block, but like if he does down back 3 and then he's in crouch, so then he does full crouch down forward 2-1. If he does that as a flow chart, yes, you could just stand there and block, but if he does the mid-high string, you have to duck the string. You gotta duck the string, so that you wouldn't be able to be like, well, I stood there and blocked, so that's just what happened. If Hwoarang is doing something like this, like, he doesn't have the mix-up, so you gotta duck and launch this. You gotta duck and launch like the second hit. The second hit being, it's a high, you got a lot of time. You got a super launch. That is the equivalent of me doing this. You know, these are opportunities, like stuff. This string, okay, this string is gonna be a little hard to deal with because especially at the wall, if I'm going like this and I got wall splat, shit like that is gonna happen versus anybody. So, but like this is like a no mix-up type of thing that's happening repeatedly. Yeah, you could end up countering either the punch, but you don't want to even think about countering the punch because you don't want to just die to something mid. This is what the core issue is. This high. That high has to be killed completely. So if it's just this stuff, okay, like this is gonna be like this is not too bad because if I'm never going low with this, if I'm going like that, okay, it could be a little tricky, but this string doesn't have the mix-up for you to not duck and kill this. That no mix-up to this, you gotta kill it like as soon as you see it. That's why whenever you do it versus me, you'll see me duck even when you just do this by itself. Because like there is no mix-up, there's no reason. Like yeah, like you just gotta duck and kill that. Especially if I'm doing it non-stop. I'm going like this. Like it's even more telegraphed in this way. So you gotta kill that. You gotta kill that. Back three. Those back threes gotta get launched because that's half-life. It's half-life. What other type of stuff? Here, we'll keep it going with that, but just keep in mind, try to find your way in with a crouch jab. Like crouch jabbing is obviously wrong to only do, but time and place. Like there's a lot of time and places where if even you could probably crouch jab even if you don't duck the high there. If you don't duck the high. The back three combo, here, I'll show you chill ass back three combo. Like chill as fuck back three.
Show me the
combos.
B3 combo.
Here, walk forward. Like doing some of that, that's not bad. That's not like crazy bad. Or if you want to just get a little spicier, it's not really that much spicier. Here, I'll do it when the round starts. Just walk forward when the round starts. This is the combo that I go for. It's very consistent and shit like that. So here, pull up. I need some space here. Right, let's go like this. Like I'll hit the shit with lag. I don't care. 76. Like that's calm. That's nice and chilled. No heat burst needed. No wall carry. It's just getting the damage out. So up three, jab. Yeah, up three, jab. Up three, this into that, and then yeah. So let me show it one more time. If you get the blue spark version, it'll do a couple more damage. But I think like one more damage. Up three, jab, up three, and then yeah, you gotta hold forward on this. Hold forward on that that up forward four. Yeah, make sure you go into make sure you enter flamingo fully and then hit that up forward four. Why can't I skip this shit? Let's get some more space. Bow, bow, dash up. Yeah, so that's we're gonna have to go in here. Let's end this. Let's go into practice mode. We're going to practice real quick, and then I'm trying to kill you. We'll go into practice mode and just work on that combo real quick. Sunset Lounge. We'll do that for a little bit. Make sure you have this combo like good. Pull up to the machines. Let's do this stage. I don't have a stage mod on this, do I? Let me see. No, I don't. Okay. There's some risk in the combo, like because of the ender, but that's just gonna come with, you know, like just long time. Let's do this. I can show you some variations if it's maybe a little too, you know, there's ways to work around it. Like you can do stuff like this. Like if you don't want to do that ender, you can maybe hit it with like running 3 because that's guaranteed. So if you look at the damage, on this. 76, right? But if I go like this, suddenly that's like what? Fucking 86 damage total? That's 86 damage as a setup. And if you get up and block that, if you're like, okay, after the spike, I'll just, you know, what happens after that? Like try to hold back. Here, make sure you hold back and get up, like, so you don't get hit by that guaranteed hit, because it's literally guaranteed if you don't hold back. Boom. Now we're here. That's 20 damage. So it's more than 19. Except it's not just 19 now. Now it's 20 damage, and now we're back at my mix-up. So this is like a little mind game you can play. It shouldn't be the thing you do all the time because it's just a 50-50 now. But look at where we are health-wise. Actually, okay, that's not crazy looking because it's like the beginning of it's the very first thing. But that's a huge chunk of damage, and we get a mix-up. We get a mix-up. Oh yeah, what if I successfully land the mix-up? I guess my mix-up. Now we're half-life. That's half-life. So if you don't want to get your guaranteed damage, you know, doing this, 76 damage, send them far, get some run-up Oki or something.
After the UF 3+4 to jab into back 3 dash backlash into running 3.
After the up forward 3+4 to jab. Hold on. After the up forward 3+4. No, what the fuck are you talking about? After the up forward 3+4 to jab. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, but this is the simple version. I'm giving him the ultra, because right now his combos, he doesn't do a lot of like optimal combos. He might go for some, you know, something else. So this is just to like base foundation idea for what you should be doing after back 3, because his back 3 combos might be a little, you know, they might be like this, you know, something like this. This is just at full base. Just, it's either you're going, you know, just get this good chunk of damage consistent, you're gonna land this shit with lag. That shit is gonna be easy to do once you get it. Or if you really don't want to do it because maybe you're not feeling this whole thing, you want to go for a mix-up, you're gonna take a good little good little Oki situation. If they duck, they're gonna imagine getting hit by that shit, 24 damage on top of it. So you get a little 50-50. But that's what you should be. So if I'm throwing out back 3 versus you and you punish me with back 3, I gotta be seeing one of those. So, but I see, what is he saying? You're saying go like this after the up 4 3+4. Oh, jab. And then, oh, okay. You're like, you're saying. Like that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but you see how that's like, if you knew the context, if you were just watching this like the whole time, like that would be really intense for him to do. Like, that would be a crazy ass thing for him to do. So like, this is just foundational. Like, but you're like, okay, yeah, this is how you're gonna optimize it and get like a running 3 and then like, you know, shit like that. But it's the same idea. I'm just telling him to not do the crazy ass, you know, this is crazier shit. And there's like more execution behind it. This is like, if he at least does the idea of it, yeah, but you know, getting a little less damage, okay. Just do this, keep it. Obviously, you could do a shit ton more there, But if he at least does that, that's a good foundation to have. He can upgrade that over time. But this is what we need to see at least, to start. Super start, nothing crazy. So here, try it out. Either the full combo or you're going for the Oki. But it is a good idea what you had mentioned, that combo. It's just the higher execution version of it, like a more damage. Okay, so keep trying it out, and then I go mission. Chill damage. Let me turn on command history just so I can see in case. Oh, you did it. Okay, cool. I missed it. Wow, that was the one fucking time. Look at that. Yeah, that's. Yo, we gotta see that in every match. Every match. So, in the event that I'll let you do this shit another time. Okay, you know what? Wait, real quick. In the event that you notice that a combo is not gonna kill, so like here, let me. Actually, the health is gonna fuck. And if you know the combo is not gonna kill, this is when you can start throwing out that little Oki situation. So you go like this. The combo's not gonna kill, and you don't want to just send them really far away and have like a little bit of health left. They got rage, maybe they make some stupid ass comeback, right? You can force that. This is when you want to really force them into that shock 50-50, like that they just don't expect. That's when you can, do whatever combo it is that you need to do, but end it with this running 3 and get this extra damage that the combo would not have given. And if they get up by holding back, which they might not do because there's certain combos where characters are, they're forced to tech roll, so they're spamming 1. They're not really holding back. But if you just hit them with that instant ass fucking running 3 in your combo, there's a good chance that they're gonna be tech rolling here, and boom, you get this. This is gonna hit grounded. So that's when you can do something like that. So throw this in there sometimes too. Like you don't want to make it, every single time, but you want to have this. You want to have that in your arsenal. It's literally doing more damage than the combo, if you guess the mix up properly, if you catch them lacking and they're not holding back. So try that. Try out that ender and like really feel that. Feel the mix up. Because it's 50-50. Once I hold back, it's either you're doing forward 4-3 or you're doing down 3-4. Like I could lose that shit 10 times in a row. It's 50-50. Make sure you get that, yeah. Now, the problem with back 3, if you end it with back 3, is if I get up. Then I could just get up and just, launch that. Forward 4-3 does more damage. It just does better things for you. Nah, yeah. So pretty much just this, because at least if they block this, it's going to be plus as fuck. At least you have something to where they feel like they cannot press back. And then yeah, like that would be like that's the issue with back 3. It's just gonna be forward 3 for the most part. And then there's some kind of mix up there. You can dash up and go down 3-4 again, shit like that. Oh shit, my bad. I just wanted to reset. you got some time to get that running through, so you don't have to like rush it too much. See,
Wouldn't it be better to end with down 3 plus 4?
Down 3 plus 4. It will hit grounded. It will hit them if they get up. Let me actually see. Let me see how much space it is covered. Oh no, yeah, he would definitely be able to hit that with a low, yeah. Down 3 plus 4 is not bad. He's not. I'm trying to stay within like his arsenal. That's the thing. One second. So, where are we at? Yeah, so keep, after you get the thing, what do you call it? The running 3 spike, I want you to mix it up. I'm gonna hold back, I'm gonna hold back after you do the running 3. Go for the mix up. After the running 3, dash up and do down 3, 4. And remember, this is where we are, this is the foundation. After that running 3 and I hold back, either you're gonna go down 3, 4 after, or forward, forward 3. Either forward, forward 3, down 3, 4. There it is. And then foundation, yeah, foundation. You got to complete the foundation. Muscle memory this. This is muscle memory right here. You got to just do this every single time. Don't overthink it. That's just going to put you in good spots. Boom. That's that right there. Put that shit in the fucking museum. That's what you got to do to that. Like that just looked so like different. That looked so like solid. It looked like it made sense. It looked good. That's what we got to be seeing. We got to be seeing shit like that. That's solid. That's solid as fuck. And if I guess wrong on that mix-up, maybe you do forward, forward 3 instead of down 3, 4. I duck it. Now I'm like -8. You could just chill out. You don't even have to take your frames after that. Just take the fact that you just did like Half-Life. And that's good enough for you. Because if I throw out another back 3 and then you punish me with back 3 again, you're in the same exact situation. Now you just won in like 2 interactions. That's all you need. You don't gotta worry about nothing else. So, damn, this shit got real laggy. So try it again, do it again. I want to see it again. I just want to see I gotta see it. Look at this shit, man. Yeah, once you get this combo down, this shit is doable with lag and everything. It's crazy. Solid. I thought you were going mid. I thought you were going mid, so I got hit by the down 3, 4. That's what happens. You mix it up, it's literally just a 50-50. All I could do is guess right there. If I do anything other than get up and guess the 50, I'm gonna get hit by the forward, forward 3. That's kind of why the forward, forward 3 is nasty.
Whoa.
Forward, forward 3 is always gonna be good because it's either gonna hit grounded, it's gonna hit them crouching, or it's gonna put you really plus. And then the low is like, okay, they're getting up every time. I did the forward, forward 3 a lot. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna guess. Oh, Shit, I didn't get up right. I held down back. So I get hit by that. Value. That's value. That's value. That's not a fuck up at all. That is what's good. That you just did 10 more damage than what the combo would have done if you did this. So it's a good thing that that happened. That's a really good thing to have happen. That's like, okay, that's optimal as fuck. That's good. I tricked them. They didn't get up right. Extra damage now for that. Good. Now they have to still get up properly. They're still going to be grounded, and you're going to be in right foot forward, which, you know, now this is going to come into play low key. But you have to see how they get up. So that's good. That's yeah, keep trying it out. Get that running 3 and shit. Keep doing it. I'm gonna just guess mix-ups when I get up. 50-50 it. Oh shit.
Can we leave it there for now?
Yeah, that has been a long ass
I got to
session,
go
yeah.
do an errand.
How long has it been? It's been 2 hours. Holy shit. But yeah, we can leave it there. That's a shit ton of information, shit ton of new tech. So we'll leave it there for now. And then we'll be off this. Just let me know when you're on again. And then we could,
Lol,
resume.
thanks again. This was really a lot, but also very helpful.
Yeah. Good luck.